Hi guys, it's Luz again. Today I'm going to teach you how to season a pernil, a pork shoulder, Puerto Rican style. Usually when I am seasoning my pernil, I have salsa music in the background, but I got in trouble with YouTube for copyright, and so I'm not allowed to play any music. Mind you, all I have is like 4 viewers, but anyway, so just imagine I'm playing some Marc Anthony in the back, Chichi, or some Celia Cruz, Azúcar. And I'm hoping that this pernil come out good because the music is part of my seasoning. It's how I get in the groove of seasoning this pernil. But anyway, without further ado, that was just me angry and rambling about YouTube and the copyright issues. This is what you're going to need. You're going to need some granulated garlic. Oh, that was a mouthful. Some fresh garlic, some black pepper, a couple of containers, a very sharp knife, pair of scissors, some salt, bay leaves, olive oil, some sazon, and I use sazon Badia because it doesn't have MSG, and some oregano, and my favorite oregano is Dominican oregano. I swear to you guys, after I was introduced to Dominican oregano, no offense to any other oregano from any country, but for me, try to find some, is amazing. Maybe a measuring spoon. I don't use any measures, any measurements, but for your benefit, I'm going to try to figure out how many spoons of every seasoning you're gonna need. And some gloves because you don't want your hands red by the coloring and the sazon. So let's start. This is a 12-pounder. The hardest part of seasoning the pernil is taking the cuerito out. That's the skin. If you go to the butcher and you ask him, and don't go a day before on Christmas Eve, December 23rd, and ask the poor butcher to do this for you. But if you buy your pork in mid-December, you can ask the butcher to take the skin out of the pernil. I already did it for you because it takes a little while and it's the hardest part, like I say. And you need a very, very sharp knife to do this. If not, you're going to get hurt. So you take the skin out, but you have to leave it attached to the pork shoulder. And then you have to make a big incision around the bone, but you have to leave the bone because the bone has flavor. Remember, you can ask the butcher to do this for you. Make sure you tip him nicely. So let's start, and we're going to do this together because, like I said, I never measure. So in the pilon, I already have 8 garlic cloves already mashed. If you don't have a pilon, you can use a fruit processor. If you don't have a pilon or a fruit processor, you can chop it very finely with a knife. Okay? So now I'm going to peel back the skin, and I'm going to stab this baby. Stab it, stab it, stab it, stab it, stab it, stab it. Oh, you're also going to need like a pan to put your pernil. And I wash this pernil and I pat dry it with paper towels, so you can use a clean towel to do that. So make sure you wash it. And I'm going to turn it around. And I'm going to stab this puppy. Stab it. I shouldn't have said puppy. Okay, this baby. Stab it, stab it, stab it, stab it, stab it, and stab it, and stab it, and stab it, and stab it some more. Okay. So now, this is a 12-pounder. The way I do it is 1 teaspoon per pound. The good thing about pork is the pork needs a lot of salt, but if you cook your pork and you feel that it doesn't have enough seasoning or enough salt or maybe enough garlic, you can, after you cut it, you can add those seasonings. You can add more black pepper. You can add more garlic. You can add more salt. It's the only meat that you can do that with the pork shoulder. You cannot do that to chicken, but you can do it to pork. So I'm going to start with, I think I have here 12 teaspoons of salt because like I said, there's a teaspoon per pound. So I'm going to start with that. I'm going to rub them. I wish I had some salsa music in the background. Azúcar. And my English is not very good looking. Okay. Now let me rub. Peel that skin. Rub some more of that salt. And now in that incision, we're going to put more of that salt. We're going to rub it. Make sure it has salt everywhere. Pork loves salt and all those little holes. Rub it really good. Okay. So now garlic. Granulated garlic and nice amount, guys. Okay, turn it around. Peel that skin. More granulated garlic. Oh, smells so good. Open that incision. I would say maybe like 5 teaspoons of granulated garlic. 5 to 10. Some people don't like garlic. I love garlic. And men that don't like garlic cannot kiss my lips. Anyway, so now black pepper. Pork loves black pepper. Okay, that was maybe 2 teaspoons. Okay. Maybe 3 teaspoons. Put the skin back. Flip that baby. 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons, 3 teaspoons. Just rub it really good. And the rubbing is what makes it so delicious. Okay. Okay. So now I did the salt. Okay. So now I'm going to do the oregano. And with the oregano, I don't use a lot. I will say maybe 2 teaspoons. A teaspoon. Maybe here on the top. Oh, it smells so good already. Peel the skin. Another teaspoon. I'm making a mess because I'm trying to go fast. I'm usually not this messy. Okay. So now what else did I need? Oh, and so now I'm going to flip it. And in all those incisions, I'm going to put some of that fresh garlic. Okay. I'm going to look for those little incisions I make. And right there, I'm going to put some of that fresh garlic. And I only use like 8 cloves because I use the granulated. Granulated. I can never say granulated. Like again, my English is not very good looking. Please forgive me. Should have tied my hair. It's driving me crazy. Ooh, rub it, rub it. This is the messiest pernil I have ever made in my life because I'm trying to be fast for your benefit. I don't want to bore you. I want you to just go to the store, get the ingredients you need, and start making your pernil. At the end, I'll give you the ingredients again. Oh, how much I wish I had Mark Anthony playing in the background. Hey, Mike Anthony, if you see this video, can I please use one of your songs? Remember, that's one of the ingredients. Salsa music in the background. Okay. All that garlic. Nice. Now, here comes the most important part. The olive oil. And I'm going to have to take these gloves because I forgot to open the bottle of the olive oil. And maybe, I can tie my hair. There we go. I meant to do that. So, the olive oil is open. I'm going to put another pair of gloves. Because if you do this part without gloves, your hands are going to be red. Because sazon has achote. And achote is a little seed that you put olive oil and you heat it up, and then it turns the oil red, and you can use that too. If you know how to use achote, use achote. It's either or. So I'm just going to use 2 little envelopes because this also has seasoning. So the first thing I do, I'm going to say, what is that? 1 cup? No, 1 cup. 1/3 of a cup. 1/3 of a cup. Okay. And you open your little sazon. And you need scissors because they, believe it or not, to stay fresh, they make them airtight, so they're hard. And now you're going to rub that, and now the cuerito, or the skin, is going to have this delicious seasoning. Oops. And it's going to have a beautiful color. Okay. Let me put a little more here. Oh, what a mess I have here. It's already smelling really good. Rubbing this baby. Okay. And another 1/3 of a cup. And more rubbing. Now, I don't have this fancy equipment to show you the results. You're going to need like 4.5 hours for this baby to cook. You're going to cook at 300 degrees for 4.5 hours. But the last hour, you're going to put it in big aluminum foil or a big tray, and you're going to cover it with good quality aluminum foil, and you're going to try to make like a tent. Try for it not to touch the skin, because if not, the aluminum foil will get stuck to the skin, and which is okay. You can always take it out, but if you make like a little tent, maybe I can show you how to make the little tent. And then you're going to cook it at 300. You're going to preheat the oven at 300 degrees for 4.5 hours. But the last hour, you're going to take the aluminum foil out, and you are going to cook it so like that the skin can brown. And because all ovens are different, if after 4.5 hours and after you removing the aluminum foil, you don't feel that it's hard enough or that it's brown enough, you can turn the oven to 400 degrees and turn the broiler on, and just keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. You cannot go make the arroz con gandules if you're going to do this method. If that happens to you, because you're going to burn your pernil. You're going to burn the skin, the cuerito. But it should be fine. I believe it should be fine after 4.5 hours and 1 hour uncovered. And then that's it. And if you don't have fresh garlic, there's many times that I don't have fresh garlic and I don't use fresh garlic. Oh, and I forgot my favorite part. I think I'm the only person to do this. That's probably what I forgot. This is the only person that I do this. I love to put bay leaf, like a little bunch. I would say this is like a tablespoon inside the incision. I haven't seen nobody else doing this but me. And I don't even remember where I learned this. I definitely learned this in the island. Just inside the incision, I put those bay leaves and it gives it such a good flavor. I love it. It's my favorite part. I like to take from the center of the pernil because I'm going to encounter those bay leaf flavors. So, okay, so that is it, guys. And what I'll do is on Christmas Eve, when I start cooking my pernil, after it's done, I will make a short video if I can to show you the results, and I will add it to my channel because, like I say, I don't have editing equipment. This is one take, bloopers and all. So, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. This video is for all my friends and family. Don't be afraid. Like I say, if it doesn't have enough flavor after you cook it, not a big deal because pork is very forgiving and you can add those flavors right after. So this is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed my video. Bye.